Organizing notes, including changing properties and adding tags to portions of a page. First of all, you might want to change your notebook properties. When I right-click on my notebook heading here in my navigation pane, a shortcut menu comes up. Rename, save as, close. I can also create a new section, new notebook, etc. I can move up or down the notebook, and I can get into properties. When I click on properties, I can change the color if I like. I can also change the display name. As well, I can change the path or the location where this notebook is housed. Let's choose a different color, and when I click OK, and I click off of the notebook, let's say to another one, you can see how the color has changed. Back to my notebook called OGC Travels. I'm going to right click again, and this time I'm going to choose Move Down. And when I move down, this notebook is now moved down below my work notebook. I can also reorder the positioning of my sections. Suppose I want sightseeing to move before accommodation. I click on the tab and then I drag over to the left of accommodation, and when I've got that down arrow, I release the mouse. This is similar to what you would expect in Excel when you're dragging and dropping sheet tabs. I can organize my notes further by going to, let's say, another notebook, let's say the meetings section, and then over here on New Page, clicking on the down arrow, I can go to some page templates and maybe pick Business as the template, Simple Meeting Notes, and now I have a brand new page with some meeting notes that I can insert my information on. Notice the new page name. It's called Meeting Title. Suppose I want another meeting page. I can click on, let's say, Formal Meeting Notes, and there's lots of really cool templates that you can be using to create your pages, including planners and simple to-do lists. So now you can see how that meeting page has been replaced with a to-do list. And when you click in here, you can type in wash car and then go down to the next item, buy groceries, etc. This is probably my favorite template of all, is this simple to-do list template. There are even more templates on office.com. So feel free to browse there to find a template that you might want to use. Back to organizing your information further. In this to-do list, for example, you can reorder the items in the list. You just position your mouse over the item like this. So to the left of this checkbox, you see the four-headed arrow. When I click, I'm about ready to drag and drop this item. As I go upwards here, I'm releasing the mouse, and I've got that as my first item on the to-do list. Each of these items have been actually given a checkbox here, and each of these checkboxes are considered tags. So when I used one of the templates to create this page, it put in all these tags for me, so I didn't have to recreate or initially create these tags for my to-do list. Can I create more tags? In other words, add some more checkboxes? Absolutely. You see I've typed last item on list, and now I need another tag here for my next item on my list. I press enter, and when my cursor is in this next new paragraph, I come up to the tags group, and here I click on to do. And now I've got a tag that's for this paragraph, and I can add in yet another item in my to-do list. Still working with tags, this time we're going to look at important tag, the star here. I've taken us to the advertising section, and in the page called February Release, I've clicked important, a star comes up. Then I'm going to go over to the About Us, and in this paragraph I've clicked, I'll click important. Let's say it's 2 hours later, and now I want to go find tags, the important information that I've flagged. When I click on Find Tags, Tag Summary pane comes up on the right side. And you can see that the important items here are listed. So I can go to February release, and I am taken to the advertising section to the February release page. When I click on this important one, of course, I am taken over to where we've flagged it as a tag as important. I can organize my tags further by just changing the grouping. So instead of tag name here underneath group tags by, I can choose section, and it's going to tell me what sections each one of these tags are under. Down below, I've got search and another drop down. This notebook is the default, but I certainly can go to all notebooks, today's notes, etc. Lastly, I can create a summary page to tell me which are my important tags. When I click on Create Summary Page, it creates it exactly where my cursor is flashing. So it will be in a certain section. So if you want a summary page, maybe create a section called Summary Page, and then you've got your important flags here, or tags, listed. One last thing about tags. I've just shown you 2 out of many tags that you can set up in your notes inside of your notebook. When you go to the tags group, you'll note the More command here, and when I click, it lists not only to do an important, but question, remember for later, highlight, address, all kinds of goodies here.